Hi friends, welcome. So we are going to make some scales using UV resin. So I showed you the other day how I make scales using the fishnet pantyhose. So this is now going to be how I do it using UV resin. So I started out with, I put some green mica powder in epoxy, put it in, let it sit just halfway up. Now I put UV resin over top of that dried epoxy, and I have a cup of water with soap in it. And I have a straw and I'm just blowing bubbles. So I'm gonna take these bubbles and I'm gonna put them on my epoxy piece and just sort of set them wherever I want them to be. So I could use a spoon, I could use a spatula, I could use, toothpick, whatever works for me, I can use to put them on. Now you can do this as many times as you need to. Then you're going to put your light on. This UV resin is 4 minutes, so my light will stay on this for 4 minutes. And you can do it as many times as you need to. And then when you take it off, you're going to have the little craters. So now with this technique, you're going to take mica powder, whatever colors you want to use for your scales. And I like to use a makeup brush with my mica powder and just brush your mica powder on, and it's going to get in all the little crevices and show the circles, pick up the color, and this makes it beautiful scales. This is perfect for a dragon, a snake, a dinosaur, a mermaid. The only one this doesn't really work well for is doing a fishing lure. For the fishing lure, you really want to just do the fishnet tights. That works the best. So once this is all done, and you get your mica powder however you want it to look, then you're going to cover it back up with the epoxy. So I have these little like snake eyes. I picked them up from, I believe it was Michael's in like their UV resin area. So I'll put the eyes in there, and then I will go up to the top with my epoxy from there. I am using the Hippie Crafter epoxy. I always use Pro Marine before, but I tried the Hippie Crafter a few months ago. I really liked it, so I purchased some more to, use it for a while and see, because it really did leave a nice clear finish for me. Now, I read on Amazon, which is where I bought it, a lot of people were saying that they had bubbles. This is what I noticed. First of all, if I use my epoxy mixer from Hobby Lobby, which I love, it was $24.99, then I don't get any bubbles. But also, if I do get a little bit of bubbles, I notice that if I wait, they will come up to the surface. I spray them. You can use heat, or I use greater than 90% alcohol for a little spritz, and they go away really easily. So if you read that, I think that they work. I think that it works really good. So far, I'm very happy. I'll do a few projects. I'm making a dinosaur tumbler, which is why I was showing you all the scales, and I'm using that epoxy on it. We'll see how it goes. All right, so this piece is finished. Now I'm using my whirligig, better known as a deburring tool. You can get it anywhere. I've done a video on it. When I link products, I'll put one in from Amazon. These things are great for getting edges, and I did go over my edges a little bit. But here's my piece. You can see the scales look so nice. I've used this technique. I have some going, I'll probably show you at some time. They're moons, and I put NASA across it. Super cute. So this is a great technique to use for like scales, anything you need craters in. Now for this one, I normally use UV or epoxy resin to put my pop socket on, but I know people use different things. So I thought that this time I would do the E6000 since a lot of people do like to use it. If you use E6000, don't get it on your hands. And if you're using it to put something together that might slide around, because it takes a little bit for it to dry, a couple hours, use some hot glue. Like a project like this, you don't have to, but if you're doing a big project, use some hot glue to help keep it in place while your E6000 is drying, just so you know. But anyways, I really like how this turned out. I hope it was helpful. If you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, please hit subscribe, and I hope you have a great weekend, friend. And on Monday, my dragon tumbler should be done for me to put it up. See you later, friends. Bye.